Hello, hope you're well. Today we're going to talk about Citizen Superjet crystals, and these also go for the 150 meter diver's watch. So it's the same crystal dimensions. I used to get my supply from somebody that supplies some sapphire crystals. You can see that crystal on here, on this silver dial Superjet. And the problem with it is that the facets are wrong. The beveling on this is not correct. It's not as sharp as it should be. So the effect is that you have a rather distorted kind of look on the dial. I guess some people would think it's kind of cool in its own right, but it's not correct. Here we have a crystal date, which is basically the same case and crystal construction. The bezel is loose because I'm going to take this crystal off. This is a project I'd like to do a video on some other time, but for now it's just to demonstrate the crystal and how the effect of this crystal is compared to an original one and where the solution lies. So the supplier of this crystal, they'd run out of them, we're going to make more, so I contacted them and said, please, here are the original crystal dimensions. Why can't you make this? And they replied to me that we have never had a complaint on the beveling of our crystals. They're perfect, and basically you're an idiot. Don't talk to us. So I got a little bit huffy. I didn't get huffy with them. I said, okay, fine. I didn't reply. I said, thank you for getting back to me, and that's it. But in my head, I got a bit huffy. So I contacted a gentleman called, he's on Instagram, he sells watch parts. He gets things made up and he does a good job, and it's Tog Watch Parts. I'll put a link to his Instagram account on the bottom of this video, and he sent me a crystal. So I'm going to show you the difference of what this crystal from Tog Watch Parts looks compared to this crystal from I'm not going to say who it is, but if it's not from Tog Watch Parts, it's probably from the other supplier. And this is what the crystal will look like from them. The upside is that it is sapphire and very robust. Downside is it does not have the look of the original, which is here. So I'm going to start by getting this bezel off. I'm going to take this crystal off, and we're going to put this to the side. We're going to put this crystal on this watch so you can get the effect, see what this dial looks like. This of course got the old original scratched up crystal. I've already removed the bevel. That's ready to get that crystal on, but I'm going to take it off here. I'm going to pop it on here, and then you can see the optical illusion or the effect it gives. So I removed the bezel. I've removed the inner gasket. There's a gasket that goes out here, and I like to lift these crystals off if they're not tight, just by lifting them off like this. Now I'm going to unpack the other crystal here so we can have it ready. This is not sapphire but mineral, which is also correct, even though I don't mind an upgrade of sapphire, but you would rather have the right edgings on it. So I talked to the gentleman at Tog Watch. You can already see the difference by it lying next to next. And I gave him the original dimensions. I sent them the original crystal, and what he's done is he's replicated them. So now we have a difference on the diameter on the top of the crystal than is here. So this is wider. I think this is 26 mil and this is 28 mil. I'm going to measure it for you here now. We'll take this watch out of the way, and let's have a look on. So this is about 28.5. Let's have a look here. You see that's way off. This, from memory, about 26. So what happens is that it's got less of an angle than this. quickly pop this back on here. You can see what happens to see how you can visualize the dial through that. And then we put the other dial on, and you can straight away see quite a big difference. Not dial, but crystal. Take this one off, put this one on, and you can see the difference when you look down at that. It does look much better in person as well than the other one, the way it reflects the light. Just for the heck of it, we can put the original crystal on here, so you get an idea of what that looks, even with the scratches and whatnot. The measurement of the original crystal on this one is 28.6. We had 28.5 on the new reproduction ones. These do vary a little bit as well. Very little though. So this new reproduction from TogWatch is the closest you're going to get to the original crystal out there. Just because we're having a bit of fun, we got this one just to see how the effect is on the black dial. I'm going to pop on the reproduction crystal with the smaller diameter on the top. You get an idea. Okay, it's not missing the gasket that goes around there, but you get an idea. And then we do the one with the wider top. This looks so much better in my opinion. So that looks very close to the original, whereas this one does not. Especially when you see it in person, you can really tell the difference. Still works. It's better than having a scratched up crystal. I still think that, but if you can get these ones from TogWatch, I'd highly recommend you get one. Very nice guy to deal with. No pretentiousness or problems whatsoever. He was very happy to get this as correct as possible, and when you deal with somebody with that kind of attitude, it makes your day really good. So now I'm just going to pop this crystal back on and you can see how it turns out. So there we go. That's the TogWatch Parts crystals. So TOG Watch Parts on Instagram. That's where I found the guy anyway. Highly recommended. Easy to just send him a message if you need one of these. It's reasonably priced and really good quality. I think it looks fantastic. It's really made me happy because it just makes it so much more enjoyable when you can get it right. These crystals look fantastic. Well, if you like the look of these crystals, go ahead. I've got a couple of spare ones. You can get very, very cheap. Just contact me and I'll send them to you. But I don't want to use them. I want to use these ones. This watch will be available at www.mitka.co.uk as the text I'm putting underneath. And if you need these crystals for your own projects, remember these goes on the challenge divers as well. The 150-meter divers look great on them. Highly recommend them. So check out TogWatch on Instagram. That's it for this video. This is just a short one, but shout out for a great part supply. Got some good bits, and yeah, hope you're all well, and until next time, have a good one.